Okay, this video is entitled Volume of Prisms. There are several types of prisms that we deal with. We deal with this as a triangular prism. Notice it has a triangle. It has three sides because the base is a triangle on both sides. So this is a triangular prism. Next we have a square prism, which is basically a cube. Everyone's seen one of these before, a cube. If you don't think you've seen one before, try out the Rubik's Cube. This is a prism. This particular one is multicolor. We've seen this before. Then we have the rectangular prism. The reason it's called a rectangular prism because it has rectangles around it. Even though the bases are squares, or what could be considered a base, like a cereal box, rectangular prisms. Little Debbie's, same thing, just like this, Little Debbie box. You have square on this side, square on this side, but you see the rectangle. So this is a rectangular prism with square bases. Just like this one here, rectangular prism with square bases. So we're just gonna deal with that. And since we're dealing with the rectangular prisms, like this one, notice the E stands for edge or the sides. There's a formula for that. The formula for that is volume equals e to the third. Volume is always cubed, so we deal with that formula. So if we had that particular problem there, and we had I'm saying this is as such, let's say this was 10, then the volume would be e to the third, the edge is there, 10 to the third power, which is 1,000, whatever the units are, cubed. So I have my unit cubed. It's always cubed. Again, and that was the square, sorry, the cube. The next one is this here. This is what I told you, the rectangular prism. The base is maybe squares, sides is squares. We know that a square and a rectangle pretty much are the same. So we're gonna get rid of this one. So that was the cube, right? The cube, and volume is always cube. So we have this particular one, like a cereal box. Length, width, height. So again, I have the volume is considered, volume is equal to length times width times height. So that's all you do. So if I said this was 10, this was 5, and this was 12, you just multiply it all together. 10 times 5 times 12. Multiply these together. Volume is 50 times 12. And we know that 50 times 12, I didn't give it a unit, but 50 times 12, it gives you 600. 600 units cubed. Because there's no unit on it like inches, centimeters, meters, and such, volume, the unit not known, unknown to the third power. A triangular prism, as the one I had showed you. A triangular prism, again, looks like this, right? Triangle on top, triangle on the bottom. So if I draw a triangle, just do like that, that goes this. Sorry, it's a little off. But if I had a triangular prism, and I have my base and my height, this is the hypotenuse because this is a corner right there. Typically it's the right angle. So whenever you have this side here, so if I had 3 and I had 8, and then the height of the figure is here, all right, 3 inches, 8 inches, and the height here is 10 inches. Let's keep it simple. All right, triangular prisms, same thing. Volume equals 1/2 the area of the base times the height of the figure. That gives you the volume. The base is a triangle, so this part here is the triangle, and you have that there, right? Sorry, this is the triangle, then this is the height of the figure. Okay, because a triangle, the base is 1/2 base times height because it's a triangle. So in this prism, we take this part of the triangle, we plug our numbers in. 3, 8, right? Because this is a triangle here. And this is the height of it. And then it had the height of the figure itself, which was 10. So you can take half of any number you want. It really doesn't matter. You can multiply them all together, then divide by 2. It really doesn't matter. So since I have a large number here, I'm going to take half of this. So I have 3 times 8 times 5. That's easy, easier because it take the largest number, you knock it down. So this is half of 10. It's 5. 5 times 8, 40. 40 times 3, 120 inches cubed. And that's how you do a volume of prisms. If I didn't want to do half of 10, just to show you real quick. Oops, sorry, didn't want to do half of 10. I got 10 there. And I did half of 8. So this would be 10. This would be 4. 40 times 3 is 120. Well, 12 times 10 is 120. You see, you can use it either way.